The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly savage creatures. Be speedy but careful. They've been the end of many an acolyte.
Then I'll have something in common with the beasts.
Vemrin is mixed blood, the invisible rot eating at the foundation of the Empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
So, you're an elitist snob.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Your mind is soft, unhoned, undisciplined.
I'll remember that, and someday you'll regret those words.
Peace is a lie. There is only passion. Through passion, we gain strength. Through strength, we gain power. Through power, we gain victory, and through victory, our chains are broken. The Force shall set us free. By embracing the cold and destroying Tremel, you have freed yourself from his shackles and escaped his fate.
And now I'm bound by your shackles.
You'll find they are a marked improvement, with much greater potential range.
You murderer! My father was a staunch traditionalist, and he was especially hard on me. But he's my blood. Did you think you could kill him and get away with it?
Who told you I killed your father?
Everybody says so. The whole place knows you killed him, and now you have to die.
Well, I suppose the whole place can't be wrong.
I must convene with the Emperor and inform him of your progress. This shuttle pass will take you to Dromund Kos. Meet me at the Citadel there.
Tell the Emperor I said hello.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled.
Just get out of my sight.
Have I done something to offend? How may I make amends, Lord?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I see I've overstayed my welcome. I hope to be of service again. Goodbye.
Wow, you showed remarkable restraint with him.
And exactly why would that be hard to believe?
No reason. Forget I said anything.
I have painstakingly built a vast network of spies and operatives embedded throughout the Sith, Republic, and Jedi alike. I have fingers, eyes, and ears everywhere.
Which am I to be? A finger, eye, or ear?
You're my enforcer.
Slaves. They're never satisfied.
I'd just be happy if you took the stupid shock collar off.
But then I couldn't do this.
Ow! Oh! Fine! Forget I mentioned it.
I married Lord Grafton for power. It was a means to an end. Now I want out. I'm strong, but can't touch my husband. How long I've waited for someone to end his oppressive rule.
You have my attention.
My uninvited guest finally arrives. Your feelings betray you, youngster. I sensed your murderous intentions the moment you entered my sanctum. What's more, your unshielded mind has revealed your accomplice, my loving wife.
She sends her love.
I cannot break him!
Is there some problem here?
Who would ask such a stupid question? Clearly, there's a problem here. I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
Trust your feelings, Master.
The minion advises the master.
Don't play dumb with me.
Is dumb a game? Can you teach me how to play?
Keep your wits, Captain. What do we know of the enemy?
Target is carving a bloody path in this direction. Unconfirmed reports suggest it's Sith.
Consider them confirmed.
You're about to find out what we're made of.
I may die of boredom.
We're not gonna let boredom steal our kill.
I have purity of purpose. I seek neither thrills nor satisfaction. Unlike you, I am calm.
How incredibly boring.
So, we're leaving, right? On to our next exercise in domination and destruction?
Domination and destruction are my favorite pastimes.
It's nice to enjoy what you're good at.
Elimination of Commander Rylon grants security to my spy network, but there is still more to be done.
It's always work, work, work with you.
When all this is over, there will be time to relax.
What exactly did he tell you about me?
Barris told me why you're here and how I can help. He neglected to tell me how dashing you are.
Our master's introductions are as thin as his patience.
The Darth is rather stunted when it comes to interpersonal relations.
Not fond of Nar Shaddaa, Quinn?
It's not often I agree so vehemently with Darth Barris. But this place is indeed the armpit of the galaxy.
I'm sure Barris would appreciate your confirmation on that point.
I'd just as soon you didn't mention it to him, my lord.
Take a good, long look, Lightweight. See the man you're supposed to be. I'm the embodiment of your true potential. I am what you could be if you had the guts to follow the dark path more faithfully. I knew I was good-looking, but this is ridiculous.
My lord, the threat is not lost on me. Are you certain we can take on a full Jedi Master and a Jedi Knight?
I could do it even if you weren't here, Captain.
Interesting you should say that, Sith.
Here, take this. It's a passkey that will gain you entry to their chamber. Just please stop choking blanks.
Your man gets to live.
Blanks, I'm sorry. It's going to be all right now. As ruthless as you are, Sith, I am grateful for your mercy. Still, I hope invading Castle Organa proves to be your undoing.
I just spared your love, and you're wishing death on me? How rude.
Your presence tells me that my fellows Ulden and Xylix must have failed. Pity. Should have known Barris couldn't be trusted. As a man of my word, I'm here. Alone as agreed. Your master shows himself a coward, sending you in his stead.
I haven't come to kill you.
No, I'm sure you're here to play Pazak. You are Barris's pawn, an especially resourceful and powerful one, but still only that. I must put an end to you. Once you're out of the way, Jason will provide the proof I need to open the Jedi Council's eyes and expose Barris's network of spies.
Don't force me to destroy you.
This ends now, Sith. The Force is very strong with you. I must dig deeper.
Stand down, Car. No one has to die.
Never. No! This is not right! Fall! You must fall to me!
You're weakening, Car. Surrender.
Silence, Sith. My wound is mortal, Sith. At least I die knowing you'll never find Jason.
My lord, Darth Barris sent us in case you needed help. Clearly that's not the case.
I already prepared Jace's quarters. I'll go ahead and show her to them.
Perhaps you would be more comfortable in my room, Jason.
Please, my lord, I don't want the crew to get the wrong idea.
You're right. Better to reserve it for moments when we're alone.
You're a valuable asset to the Republic, Faust. Someday the rest of the Chiss will follow your lead.
The rabbit comes out of his hole. Nice to see my information was correct.
The reactor core will self-destruct in 10 seconds.
If we die, we die.
He's got a huge army protecting him. More reinforcements on the way. We're outnumbered 8 to 1.
My lord, the lieutenant's statistics are inexact, but the general thrust is sound. The numbers favor Ferrer, but there are ways around that.
Does Lieutenant Pierce rub you the wrong way, Quinn?
I'm sure it's just a product of his enthusiasm.
The future is upon us, Sith, and you have the privilege of bearing witness.
Enemy sighted. Weapon systems targeted and locked.
You're quite a showman, Ferrer.
This is nothing. Sea and Tide technology increases the strength of whatever it powers tenfold. The Republic fleet and arsenal will make your weapons obsolete. The Empire will have no choice but to surrender, which you should do now.
Escalation never leads to peace.
I've abandoned such naive notions, Sith. The Empire prepares for war, and we cannot stand idle.
My lord, I'm sorry,
You have failed me for the last time, Lanklin. Ensign Slint, you are now coordinator of my dealings on Hoth. Don't screw it up, Commander.
I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now go, apprentice. Find the lightsaber and the Jedi.
My lord, the area indicated is an uncharted quadrant where Black Marketeers are said to operate. What will you have me do while you're away?
Dispose of Lanklin's body, Commander.
The Emperor's speed to you, my lord.
And you? Before you arrived, Barriss was but a bit player. He would be nowhere without you.
That assessment is where our common ground ends, Vengeance.
Your talents are wasted on that man. It sickens me. Your master doesn't deserve you. He's a coward, pushing buttons from the darkness. You and I are people of action.
Apprentice, it is customary to bow when in the presence of a member of the Dark Council.
Don't hold your breath.
I will tolerate such obstinacy in private, young one. Bow to me while in the presence of outsiders, or you will be punished severely. Am I understood?
I will bow if and when I'm so inclined.
Such posturing is petty.
Only cowards fight from the shadows.
Too late. We've been discovered. Stow it. We knew this was a possibility. Sith, I'm prepared to detonate even if it means we all die. You've just wandered into your own funeral. Throwing the switch! What? No, come on, detonate! Detonate! Ugh!
If you want to die, let me oblige you.
Men, hold the line. I'll try a reset. Must detonate. Work! Blasted work!
This is a mercy killing.
For the Republic.
I don't know. Those hand weirdos kinda creep me out. You sure you want to sign up for this?
Everything has changed, Vet. My old master is my new enemy.
Great. I'll update my scorecard.
It houses the blood of the betrayer.
I struggle to understand what he says.
Servant 2 has been exposed to the Emperor. He now sees the galaxy differently than most.
I got the information, but Lord Melicost's commandos trapped me in here.
Supply me with the destination, and I will stop him for you.
Great idea. I can be satisfied that my mission was a success as I slowly die of starvation.
Your mistress and her brother, Barriss, openly defy the Emperor. They and everyone aligned with them must perish.
Then I break my alliance with the offenders. My fellow infiltrators and I pledge our support to you and the Emperor. We will slaughter these commandos and then free our remaining brothers.
A wise decision. We welcome your allegiance.
Excuse me, sorry to interrupt. You're not really going to slaughter us, are you?
No, not really.
Have my powers waned as I languished here?
I am your better. Pretend otherwise. Your heart knows the truth.
I'll never understand the pleasure your kind gets from rubbing it in. Before you get any creative ideas, my friend, help me reseal Darth Ekage in her cell.
I'm going to let her escape unless you destroy her in cold blood.
What? You can't be serious. Your mission would fail. Darth Barriss would get his way.
Are you willing to risk the consequences if you're wrong? It's the Jedi who care most that Darth Ekage not be unleashed again.
You're putting me in a terrible position. I will not kill the defenseless, and yet if Ekage escapes, she won't remain defenseless. It pains me, but I have to do it. I feel less than I was.
I enjoyed every painful moment.
You? Is Darth Barras cross with me? Whatever I've done, I'll undo it.
Maybe you haven't heard. Barras and I are no longer associates. I'm here to find General Greast and Armageddon Battalion.
Oh, I know where they are. But, Barras expressly told me their assignment is a secret and that he'd kill me if I told anyone.
You're in a tough spot, aren't you? Because if I don't get what I want, same result.
Dead if I do, dead if I don't. But if I don't, I'm dead right now, so I guess I do. General Greast and his men have been ordered to sit tight in a cave system not far from here. Here are the coordinates. Barras choked out Commander Lanklin via hollow. What, do you suggest I do the next time Barras calls?
Just don't answer. Make him come here to kill you.
Ah, right. I'll do you one better. AWOL has a nicer ring to it than dead. So long, my lord.
You're looking well for someone I blew up. Your slaves put up a decent fight, too. Darth Barras and I will put them to good use. Barras is the true voice of the Emperor, you know. Soon he'll claim his rightful title.
I'm sorry, if we met before, you failed to make an impression.
Then let me jog your memory, because I want you to know who it is that kills you. The name will burn in your head. Lord Drag, Darth Barras's one true apprentice. Barras held back when training you, but he taught me everything. And Darth Vengeance showed me dark side secrets even Barras doesn't know.
I seem to recall that I saved you from Darth Vengeance and then killed him.
Barras told me to hold back, to keep the extent of my power secret from Vengeance and you. Alone, Vengeance would have wiped the floor with you. That's why I was there in the first place. To make sure you stay dead this time. I'm taking your head.
My head has a strict no-detachment policy.
Humor is often used to mask fear. Time to finish what I started. Ah, you think you're doing well. Sorry to burst your bubble, but I have a secret. I can't be killed.
I'll tear that lie from your throat.
You will learn the hard way. Persistent. It's time I stop prolonging this. All right. You must be the luckiest being in the galaxy. But Darth Barras will see that luck run out.
If I had a credit for every time someone I'm about to kill predicted my doom.
It is done. Thank you.
I guess I'll have to continue on not understanding any of this.
It will remain a mystery until it no longer is.
Tell me what must be done.
I am released only when this body dies. An oversight I will not repeat. But for now, the entity Selma Core makes suicide impossible. I will lower my defenses and use my wrath to kill this body.
It's not every day you get to kill the Emperor.
What went wrong? I calculated precisely. You should be dead.
This proves you are inept. I'm better off without someone who makes such a mistake.
Perhaps you're right. I have betrayed you. Conspired with your most hated enemy. I don't expect your mercy.
It's useless to defy me.
I assume you still recognize me. Consider yourself fortunate that I am reaching out like this.
I'm sorry, should I know you?
Your wit has not improved. I'm here to tell you that you are being deceived. The organization you work for is not the Emperor's hand.
They want you dead, and I want you dead. So it works for me.
A welcoming committee. Some days you just can't land secretly on a planet, even on a secret landing strip.
This is going to be your secret graveyard.
Oh, you're funny. I like that. Not a lot of funny in my line of work. I know who you are. You're the apprentice Darth Barris thought he had killed. Marvelous. I've studied you, followed your exploits across the galaxy. You're a personal hero of mine.
Didn't know I had admirers.
Sith, are you lost? You're in a Republic-aligned corporate headquarters.
Your accent is poking through, fool.
Stop! Identify yourself or die!
On your best day, you couldn't kill me.
What? Speak up! My ears are still ringing from artillery fire!
To take your mind off your ringing ears.
Your invasion ends here, Sith. You are severely outnumbered.
Darth Barris's spy. Identify yourself, so you don't die with these Jedi.
Are you suggesting that one of us is an Imperial?
A pathetic trick. He's in over his head and makes a desperate play to destabilize us.
Be reasonable, Sith. You can't take us all.
Final warning, my fellow Sith. Step forward, or die with these prattling nuisances.
Hold. I must speak. I know this Sith. Gentlemen, this is Darth Barris's former apprentice, who has survived his old master's best efforts to destroy him. You are becoming a legend among us, my friend. I am thankful you've given me a chance to save myself.
Master Injai, you?
All these years, right under your nose. I was to lead you to your deaths today. Instead, I'll watch my new friend destroy you.
Your work for Barris is over, Injai. I'm going to let these Jedi take you into custody.
What? Don't be a fool.
The tides have turned, Injai.
We are not alone.
At last, I've caught up to you again. I told you, I cannot be killed.
Take off all that armor so I can figure out who you are.
Don't be obtuse. You left me burning. Barris retrieved me, used the dark side to enhance me.
My friend, you have been a revelation. It is time for you to confront Darth Barris.
I've been waiting for this for too long.
As have I. You're here! The anticipation fills my veins with fire. I feel 100 years younger. I can't wait to see Darth Barris's face when I introduce you to the Dark Council.
Get your holocam ready. Preserve it for posterity.
Ha! If only we could sell tickets!
What does family mean to you? I mean, does it have to be the people you're actually related to?
When you are close to people, they become family. Sometimes, whether you want them to or not.
Cute. I'm going to take that as a compliment. When I left Noct Draen's gang, I joined up with a group of Twi'lek artifact hunters. They were all young too, full of fire and Twi'lek pride, out trying to recover our heritage.
I could see the appeal of young, excitable Twi'leks.
Guys!
And this must be the handsome Sith you've been seeing the galaxy with. Impressive.
I've already got all the beautiful Twi'lek women I need, thanks.
Oh? You're... I see. Well, good luck cracking that safe.
Am I missing something?
Just jokes, love. Don't sweat it.
Punto Koroja.
No. I found a place. I'm gonna stay put for a while. But I'll keep in touch.
You've at least got time for a meal, right? Let us show Sith a good time?
Nobody celebrates like Sith celebrate.
No women, no couples, and no, I don't want to hear any argument.
Tiva?
Let's step back a second and talk about that no couples policy.
Ya pawa kolka dorundi. Kuna wawanda dungo.
That was a lovely service. Still, I can't come to terms with it.
What? The fact that our mother was worked to death by a fat Hutt who's somewhere laughing about it right now?
You can't expect to adjust to your mother's death immediately. You need time to process.
Or maybe we need to go kill a Hutt. You, slave. How would we get in to see Wuddle?
Chobad I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta. Stuka sun kanji tavuta ya.
I don't know, Tiva. You want to go just shoot this Hutt in the face?
You're not cut out for that sort of thing, Ved. You will die a little inside.
You're right. You know my heart even better than I do.
Had it better be Darth Vowran coming through those doors?
Don't act like you were expecting me, Barriss. I am the Emperor's wrath, chosen by the Supreme Master himself. I know his will, and Barriss is not the voice.
Listen to truth, my fellows. You are the victims of a ruthless and deceitful power grab.
Vowran, for whatever reason, greed, jealousy, you've refused to accept reality. This is a desperate attempt. Hear me, Dark Council. This child is not our Emperor's wrath. He is Vowran's illusion. The Emperor will inform me what is to be done with Vowran. For now, assist me in destroying this rabble.
If Barriss is true, and I false, he should be able to defeat me himself. Make him prove he is what he says.
I have no doubt about you, Barriss. But swat this gnat quickly so we can continue our business.
Fine. The Master will grant the slave's last wish. The Emperor calls for your death. Attack me if you dare.
I was never, nor shall I ever be, your slave.
Had enough, child? Can you feel your grip on life slipping? Why persist in this futile gesture of vengeance? Let go. Embrace your death.
If this is the end for me, I'm taking you with me. You're depleted, Barriss. You hover a breath away from destruction.
No! My powers abandon me!
Drink in the faces of your fellows. See your disgrace reflected in their awed eyes.
I call upon the Dark Council to kill this fool! Now! The Emperor commands it! Darth Maul, strike on the Emperor's behalf, or suffer his disfavor!
I believe I'll take my chances.
Ravage! Has your sense left you as well? Defend me! Defend the voice!
I will not stand in the path of the Emperor's wrath.
You think you've won? You think you can silence the Emperor's true voice? Deliver the death blow, then! From beyond darkness, I shall strike at you! Someday, vengeance will be mine!
No one dare stand in my way. Let this be a message to you all.
I cannot be destroyed!
Message heard loud and clear, my friend. You have proven that you are truly touched by the Emperor. The Dark Council knows that the Emperor's wrath has free reign.
You are acknowledged, Wrath. Your actions will not be challenged as long as they do not contradict our own.
You are answerable only to our ultimate master.
Do not expect the status quo, my lords. Your comfort has come to an end.
As you decree, Ross. Let the enemies of the Empire tremble. The Emperor's wrath shall consume them all.